anything that has to do with improving the health of my hair and also stimulating hair growth. I'm always in for that. So that's why I decided to do a challenge using cloves and rosemary water on my hair for 3 weeks to see if this actually works, because I've never been consistent with it. So I just wanted to make sure that this actually works, and I'll show you my results after. So this is day one of my hair. I just finished my routine, so I wanted to show you how my hair is looking and what we're starting off with, so that we can compare how the ending looks like. So you can see that I have a little bit of growth coming in, because I think this is 1 month into this hair. So you can see that I have a little bit of growth, and yeah, just wanted to show you the before. So I'm going to show you 2 ways I use my cloves and rosemary water on my hair, because I use it 2 different ways, and this is what worked for me. There are other ways you can use it, but I just particularly like this way, the way I used it for this challenge, because it helps in my routine. Like, I can easily add it to my routine without changing so much. So the first way I decided to use cloves and rosemary is on my hair when it's in a dry state. I use it more like to hydrate my hair, because anything that contains water or has more water properties in it is hydrating than moisturizing. So I did this particular method like twice in a week. So I did this on Monday, and I did it on Wednesday, sometimes Friday, depending if my hair is feeling dry. So I always take down my hair from my braids, because I like putting my hair in braids just to keep my ends protected, because that's one way to retain length. I have so many videos talking about length retention, but that's not what this video is about. This is about cloves and rosemary. So I usually just take down the braid I'm in. Then after doing this, I'm going to show you what I do next. So now we're done taking down those 2 braids. I'm just showing you how my hair is looking, just to show you what we're starting off with. I'm very particular about showing you the before, because the results I got, so that I can compare them. So after this, I'm going to put my hair in sections. I'm still showing you how my hair was looking, but yeah, we're almost done with that. So after doing this, I'm just going to put my hair in sections, and then we can start off with my clove rings. So this is the clove and rosemary. I added a little bit of water to it, because this was my last batch for this particular one, because what I had left wasn't enough. So you can also add water to dilute it if you want, but I like it when it has that thick brown color. But I've already used a lot before then, so this was what was left off then if I made the next batch. I just wanted to make sure to finish off this batch first off. So one hack I always like to tell people is putting it in an applicator bottle is very helpful, because clove and rosemary tackles your scalp. It helps to improve your scalp health, helps to improve dandruff, and it also contains a lot of nutrients that help in reducing hair loss and promoting hair growth. So I like to apply this directly to my scalp, because it's more for improving your hair growth and stimulating hair growth. So putting it directly in your scalp is to get your results instead of putting it on the length of your hair. And when you apply this on your scalp, the clove and rosemary is still going to work its way through the length of your hair. So I always advise using an applicator bottle. And I'm also going to give you a hack, because there's one way I use it is adding a little bit of oil to my applicator bottle. This helps the water or the hydrating properties to lock in better to your hair. So just add a few drops, not a lot, just a few, because you don't want your hair to be greasy or your hair to be oily and clog up your pores. You just want to add a little bit of oil for it to work its way through. You can see that I'm massaging my scalp as I'm doing this because I want the clove and rosemary to absorb to my hair better and for it to penetrate my hair shaft better. So just be massaging your hair as you're doing this, and when you're done, just run your massage your whole hair so that it can also run its way through the length of your hair. So using an applicator bottle, but if you don't have one, you can use a spray bottle, but I prefer an applicator bottle because it goes directly to the part, like directly to my scalp, instead of a spray bottle. So now we're done with this. I do this every Monday, Wednesday or Friday, so this is something I can just do before like 1 hour before you go to bed so that your hair isn't soaking wet. So this is something I do Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays in your routine, and trust me, you're going to see changes. And yeah, let's skip to the next way I use my cloves and rosemary on my hair. So now this is the second way I use my cloves and rosemary on my hair. I use this in my wash day routine as a rinse. So first off, we're going to wash my hair. This washing my hair. I wash my hair once every 2 weeks. So that's why I mentioned that you apply this on your, like for the other method, you apply this to your hair on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Then after the next week, you're going to wash your hair. So that's when you can wash off those cloves you've added to your hair. Also forgot to mention that you do not rinse it off. When you apply this, like the first method I showed you, when you apply this on your scalp, you don't have to wash it off, you don't have to rinse it off because it's not itchy. But I know some people mention that it's itchy to their hair, so if it's itchy for you, you can rinse it off, but to get the most out of it, I prefer to leave it in my hair for it to do the work. So now first off, we're going to wash my hair. This is my wash day routine. So we are going to start off with just shampooing my hair so that my hair is clean, because this is more like a rinse. So in this method, I actually rinsed it off. Not that I rinsed it off, but there's a way I used it for it to penetrate in my shaft better. That's why I mentioned I use two methods. The other method I do not rinse it off, but with this method I somewhat rinse it off, so it's like a little bit in between. So now we're going to make sure that our hair is clean, and I'm going in with my shampoo to just wash my hair because we want to start this off on a clean hair. That's why I would say make sure you start off this method on a clean hair. So now we're finally done with washing my hair, so I'm just going to do my final rinse and make sure that my hair is clean. Make sure you get all the shampoo out of your head so that you can get straight into using your clove rinse. So this is just what I do for my wash day routine. I just apply it on my hair, like I mentioned in the other part that I apply it only on my scalp, but for this one you're just applying it everywhere on your head. This is a rinse, so you're just going to make sure you get every single part of hair. Just do it like you're rinsing your hair with water. That's what thing I would say. And when you're done doing this, you're just going to squeeze out the excess cloves that's on your hair, just to make sure that your hair is not dripping wet. So after doing this, you can see that I'm done applying the cloves to my hair. I'm just making sure it's really got to everywhere, just massaging that in, then squeezing off the excess. Also, I'm going to mention that rosemary helps to improve your scalp health. It also stimulates hair growth. It helps with dryness, itchiness, dandruff on the scalp, because your scalp health is very important for you to see hair growth. Then it improves the blood flow to your hair, because improving blood flow helps in promoting hair growth. So after I'm done with this, I'm just going to put on my shower cap. Then I go in with leaving it. I leave that in for 30 minutes to like 40 minutes. So now we're finally on to the result. So this is how my hair was looking before. This was day one. You can see the growth. Just look closely so that when you see the after results, you can see clearly. Then this is the after, guys. The results speak for itself. My hair literally doubled. Yeah, my hair growth literally doubled. You can see the new growth that came in just by doing this for 3 weeks. You can also do this longer, like you can do this like every single time. I just wanted to make this a challenge, but this is something that I'm going to stick by, because I'm seeing results just by using this, because I've always been hearing about cloves and rosemary, and trust me, it works. You need to try this out and let me know what it does for your hair and your results. If you can follow the method I use, it will be very helpful. And I'm also doing a challenge on my channel where I keep in my protective hairstyle for 3 months, so you can also join in on that. It also helps in your retaining length, because this video is about improving your hair growth, but it also goes into retaining length for you to see a longer hair. So yeah, that's the end of this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you're going to try this out, or if you've been using this for a while and you absolutely love it. I would like to know that in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.